everyone, it's Cindy from Studioloo. I hope you're doing well. I am here today with the first of two flip throughs for a couple of autumnal journals that I have completed. These are both going to be design team projects for the Junk Journal Studio on Etsy, whom I will link below. I used the Fall Bounty kits, of which there are 3, to create these journals. So the central theme with this journal is the Junk Journal Studio kit plus the book Hedgerow Tales by Frances Stevens. It's a very sweet, foresty, autumnal kind of tale. I didn't include the words, but I used all the images from the book to just create a nice fall journal. This is the original cover. So what I did was I wanted to hide the writing that was around on the cover, so I painted it by hand, and then I gilded it through a stencil, and then I've also collaged down the front and the back side with some little bits from the kit, and then I've sealed the whole book. The closure is metal eyelets with eco-printed cotton fabric, and on the spine there is more eco-printed fabric. You can see the leaves. I have also covered this whole thing with matte medium, so it's got a nice book cloth feel to it. It's more hard rather than soft like fabric. And then at the top here there is an eyelet hole, and I have tied some jute to it. It's just really fun and sort of, I think, autumnal feeling. The back is the same treatment with some more fun collage bits from the kit, including this sweet little bunny. So let's hop into this journal. This journal is 5 signatures, and it has a hand-built spine. So as we open up, you can see a few things going on here. So the end papers that I've used, it's this lovely green. It's got a little bit of gold sparkle in it, and I've sort of aged them and inked them to make them feel older. There's a collage pocket up front here. Most of the bits that you're going to see are from the Junk Journal Studio. I sort of want to say, I'll tell you when we see something from there, but maybe it's smarter to tell you when it's not from there. So these items are from the kit: an owl and some mushrooms. This is just a little leaf that I found in my stash that I thought would be fun. And then I took one of the chapter beginning pages for the book and made a journal card from it. It says, "Rabbity ways. The night had been very dark, for there was no moon. Now there was a gray light creeping into the eastern sky. Daybreak was near. Soon the owls would go home, and the bats would fly back to the old barn to sleep. The oak tree that grew out of the hedgerow rustled its leaves in the chilly wind. It was a wise old tree, friendly to all creatures, and loved by a great many. The hedgerow was old too. In it grew hawthorn, whose leaves were out early in the springtime, green fingers held up to the sun, bramble sprays flung along arms here and there, as prickly as the hedge, and here in blossom time feasted the last late flies of many beautiful red admirals. Below was a sunny bank, for the hedgerow faced south. In summertime the birds found wild strawberries on this bank, and the primroses sometimes flowered there in the early days of January. In the ditch below there was moss growing, soft as velvet, and a few graceful ferns. It was always damp there and cool." So just kind of a little intro into the book, a little bit of a feeling for the book. So those things all pop in there. Then over here, we come to the first page of the journal pages from the kit, and they're beautiful. And then I have stitched several of these lovely leaves. They're a bit sparkly throughout the book. A little owl here. These are the backgrounds from the kit, so this is all from the kit. Some coffee-stained lace paper, and I've done lots of stitching of fun fabrics. This is a watercolored journal card of this beautiful cardinal. It was from a book, so it's a book page. And there is the cover of Hedgerow Tales. So this was an Enid Blyton book. And I've done lots of hand painting. So I hand painted over the words throughout the book to create more writing space. So we have some corn here and some other fall bits, and I just took Posca pens and kind of outlined the writing space to give it a little bit more structure than just having a painted page. If you've never written on top of a matte acrylic paint before, trust me, it's very nice. Your pen just glides. I really enjoy writing on that. So then we have this little collaged pocket here. And this is a journal tag. This was from an art book, and made me think about the game, like, She Loves Me Not, because the daisies have their petals pulled. Another page from the kit with nice lines for writing space. These are my hand-dyed papers. You'll see them in shades of red, orange, yellow throughout these books, often with this sunburst pattern. This is some sequined sparkly rose gold fabric that I've stitched on for a tab. Another page from the original book. We have a sparrow, a swallow meeting up with a little lizard here, and a dragonfly and yellow flowers. And I've again painted and outlined the writing space, added some flower here. This butterfly is from the kit, and it's on the original page from the book, this little nest of eggs. This is one half of a bridge card that's been avocado dyed. This was from an art book, and I made a belly band out of it. I just loved all of these crows all sitting together here. This is a journal card that I made from a digital called Harvest Friends by Banana Fana Designs on Etsy. And that just pops in here on this orange paper. And over here, this is a little pocket that I made of this house and this tree. Nice fall colors. This was from an Ideals magazine, and this is just some beautiful paper that I got in in this lovely Korean paper store in Toronto. And this is another page from the kit. I stitched some coffee dyed lace down the side here. This is a little cutout from a children's book. I just thought it was very autumnal. She's walking along with her basket here. This pocket says, "Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday." And inside, some writing space on a September calendar. More of the avocado dyed bridge card. This is a page from the original book, and I've added this mushroom from the kit and outlined this writing space. The other side of the page with the beautiful birds and a little mushroom from the kit on my hand-dyed paper. Another beautiful page from the kit. And then over here, this is a background from the kit, and this was from an art book that I cut out. I liked the birdhouse. And this is another of the Harvest Friends digitals. Made a journal card. This is also from Banana Fana Designs on Etsy. Another original book page from the Hedgerow Tales book. Lovely rabbits in this book. Another coffee dyed lace page. A background from the kit with some velvet stitched on, and this beautiful fox from the kit. It's one of my favorite images. But also, here's another of my favorite images, this journal card, The Hoot for Owl Coffee. I love this journal card. I think it's the cutest owl image. Little bits of velvet from so much stitching I did in these books. I've stitched some vintage, very sweet, very like petit fleur, like vintage feeling fabric down the side. It was from an old apron from the 70s. This is a card, and it's been collaged with this leaf here. All these little bits you're seeing are the velvet from when I tore this velvet. This pocket holds on to this little journal card. Now that all that velvet is gone. Okay. And then we have this page from the kit and one of my sunburst hand-dyed papers. So in this book somewhere you're going to see a journal card that's been made from a very old 1930s recipe from a Purity flower book. So I just took the excess of the page with her handwriting there, and I just made like a kind of like a page edge with it. And then this is a page from the kit with that beautiful corn in the background. I've stitched a leaf here, and with this rusty paper clip up here, this is from the kit. It's a beautiful envelope, and inside, just this piece of stationery that I pulled out of a lovely book. And on back there's a William Shenstone quote, "The works of a person that builds begin immediately to decay, while those of him who plants begin directly to improve. In this, planting promises a more lasting pleasure than building." And that just pops in there. And this has little silver dollars and dandelions on it in case you couldn't see them there. And that just tucks on top. And we paper clip it again with the rusty paper clip. And then we have this little sassy squirrel down here from the kit. And then this is some coffee dyed, very fine lace. It's kind of like a Swiss dot almost up here. And then this is a hand dyed paper. And that's stitched on the page. Then all of this is from the kit. A collage with the bits on the pocket and this journal card inside. This was a lovely big tree sticker, and I just added it here to an original page from the book. More of the Hedgerow Tales book. Some handmade paper with some lace stitched to it, and this is from the kit, this little greetings card. I thought it would be a sweet little center. This label and leaf are from the kit, and this is another original book page from Hedgerow Tales. Some collaging here with bits from the kit. This is all from the kit except for this journal card, which is from Banana Fana Design. More of those little harvest friends. Thought they were a nice addition to this book. This is some of my eco-printed fabric down the side of a hand-dyed paper. Some collage bits from the kit. An original book page. Original book page. I've added an owl from the kitten. I've put some thread bits underneath her for some texture. Another page from the kit, and this has some fun tattered silk and coffee dyed lace. Another page from the kit. These look like Kate Greenaway images and some sunburst paper that I dyed. Collage pocket and journal tag, all from the kit, or journal card rather. And then on this side we have a little tuck spot that I made from elements of the kit on a page from the Fall Bounty kit. And then I've added some of this lace over here. This is from a vintage dress, and this is some coffee stained paper that had a doily on top. More of that lace visible over here, and another original book page. We have a toad talking to a little mouse here, and a pumpkin from the kit. And I've stitched some fun a little tab on the side. Another original book page here, and we have the owl, and I've outlined the writing space. This yellowy page with this fun piece from the kit, and I've stitched some more of that lace down the side. This is a page from the kit, and then some of the Harvest Friends from Banana Fana Design. This bunny is from the kit, and this leaf has been stitched onto my hand-dyed paper. Collaged pocket and page from the kit, and then this is from a little book, and I just really liked the image for this book. I thought it was very autumnal, watching those geese fly away south. And this is a really fun page from the kit. It's got the various mushrooms and their spores. And I just paper clipped on this authentic vintage photo here of this little girl and her grandparents out in, it looks like an apple orchard. So I thought it was quite fitting for the theme. And this is from an estate sale. It's from the Kitchener, Ontario area. A little free pass, a ticket down here. There are tickets in the kit as well like this, and I like them because they remind me of all the fall fairs, which I've been going to with my children. This is a double tuck spot in the middle of this signature. This image is from the Harvest Friends collection from Banana Fana Designs. This is from an art book. It's just this lovely lady in the moon, and it's a journal card that tucks right on this side. And on this side we have a lovely watercolor paper, watercolor of flowers. It's just a little piece of stationery. It was from a book that was entirely made of watercolor paper. This is some eco-printed cotton. On the side is a tab, another ticket, more of the spores with more eco-printed cotton and a ruffle. And some more of the kit, including this little deer on my sunburst paper. Another ticket on a background from the kit. Collage pocket on paper from the kit, and then this was from an art book, and it's this very cozy lady reading a book, sitting under a lamp with these big dramatic like floral curtains and bedding all around her. She looks very cozy. I think that's my plan for today, actually. I'm going to have a cozy Sunday. This is some of more of my hand-dyed paper with the rose gold sequin tab. A little bit of fun sketching that I did to just add kind of a feel of like wind and leaves on the page. And then over here we have another original book page from Hedgerow Tales, and some very pretty floral fabric I've stitched down the side. And then some more of the original book, a lined paper from the kit. I've stitched some fabric here. We have mushrooms. These are both pages from the kit. More eco-printed silk. This is a page from Hedgerow Tales, and I've stitched another fabric ruffle there. Another original book page. Stitched a leaf on my hand-dyed paper. Label from the kit, and this is another original Hedgerow Tales page with the outlining of the writing space. This page is a page in a pocket that I've collaged from the kit, and sorry, no, I didn't collage that. That is the actual pocket. And this is some of my yarn that I had knitted into something, and then I cut it up. It was just like a sample piece, and I made a tab out of it, and I thought I added some nice fun autumnal feel to it, and it's a lovely yarn. This was from a garden art magazine, and it's these little beautiful paper birds that have been posted on these posts in a garden with lots of hollyhocks. I stitched a little tab on the side of the tag, and it's just really fun. And then we have this pocket from the kit that I added the sunflower to, so all these elements are from the kit. And then this is from a book. I thought it would just be a really pretty big journal card to go in here. Little stamp of birds there, and some of my hand-dyed paper. I just stitched some of this fun doily on top of here for decorative. You know, you could write under here on the page. This spread here from the kit. This little pocket is from the kit, and inside I've just added a little piece of this October calendar paper for writing space. And that just pops. This is like a library style pocket. And actually there's a tuck spot behind here that you could put something into if you'd like to. We have this little pie here. That's from the kit, as is this. This is like a tuck spot or belly band of this beautiful bird. And then this little girl with this chain of daisies. These are both from an art book. These backgrounds are from the kit. This pocket is from a bird book, and there's another of that She Loves Me Not tags. And this is one of the original book pages. I've stitched some corduroy on the side of this one. That's a tab. Another original book page. Some apples from the kit on my hand-dyed paper. These elements, this is from the kit. This is die cut, and I've done more of that fun sketching here. And then we have a badger and some mushrooms. This is an original book page. Stitch some fabric down the side. This little label is one from a very big sheet of labels that you get with the kit. It says sunflowers. This is an applique I stitched on both sides. It's from Qatar. My girlfriend, when she lived there, she sent me all these beautiful trims that are all embroidered and wonderful from Qatar. This is a page from the kit. This is a mushroom element also from the kit on the original book page. Then I've added a little gather label from the kit, and I've even stitched on some gold lacy bits over here. Original Hedgerow Tails page with a leaf from the kit. Some handmade paper with one of those stitched on leaves and a die cut. A page from the kit with more of that vintage Petit Fleur apron fabric. These elements are both from the kit. This is my hand-dyed paper. The owl and all these elements are from the kit. This is a stitched on tab with some vintage fabric and corduroy. This is the journal card that goes inside the pocket. This says leaves, also from the kit, along with that background. This is some packaging paper, and over here I've stitched on this little bit of fabric as a tab, and then here are some of the, this is like a Franken paper, and this is some of the Harvest Friends from Banana Fana Designs. This is my hand-dyed paper with lace and fabric tab. A mushroom, and then this beautiful fox image from the kit. What I did with this is I cut it out and I stitched it onto fabric to make a tuck spot. The background and these elements are all from the kit. So first this little cute little I forget what these deer are called now, but anyways, they're very cute. And then this envelope that has this like large stamp inside of a bird. These elements are all from the kit. I cut that out with my sort of edging scissors, and they just all hide in a little tuck spot here. A background from the kit. This is a watercolor paper pocket that says day to day and season to season, and we have some leaves and wood floating down a river here. And this little journal card is from the kit, so is that label. And then I die cut some of these little birdhouses, and there's one here on my hand-dyed yellow paper. More of the Harvest Friends from Banana Fana Designs, more packaging paper, another background paper from the kit, and then I found this sparkly acorn from my stash. I die cut this beautiful moon, and it's on a pocket made from watercolor paper, and this fussy cut bird is actually from the original Hedgerow Tales book. That background is from the kit. These are some more of the Harvest Friends from Banana Fana Design. More of my hand-dyed paper. Another background from the kit, and I've stitched some organza that's very iridescent. Over here, a pocket made from that handmade paper from Koreatown, and this is another background from the kit. The butterfly also is. Then this is the recipe page I was telling you about from the Purity Flower book. So this is for saffron cake, and I turned it into a journal card. This is handmade paper. This tuck spot's made from the original Hedgerow Tales book, and it's on an original page as well. We have this lovely bird back here, and I've outlined the writing space, stitched on a ruffle, and we have this mushroom journal card. And the last page is an original page from the book, and we have a toad and a hedgehog, you know, having a little conversation as a bird flies away, and then my little Studioloo signature and wax seal there, and some collage elements from the kit. And that is the end of Hedgerow Tales. So if you're seeing this video, this book will be listed in my Etsy shop. And I thank you so very much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed making this. I'm very excited to be on the design team for Michelle at the Junk Journal Studios. She makes really nice and very big kits with lots of elements. So you can really, like you've seen here, you can really put together a nice book where she takes care of a lot of the accoutrements that you'll need to make that book. So I like this kit. I think I was able to create a book that has my signature but uses her elements in ways that really accompany and you know, my styles. So thank you guys. Have a lovely day, and we'll talk again soon. You can find my links down below in the description box. Take care.